Welcome to the problem solving sessions. So far we have seen few examples of oxidation and reduction. Today we will see the remaining examples, and most probably in the next lecture we will see the examples from phosphorus, sulfur and nitrogen lead, and after that the examples on carbonium ion, carbanion, all those intermediates, and lastly I will give some model question paper for your practice. Okay. Now I will just briefly tell you about the examples, and then we will solve one example one by one. This empty space is there, so we will solve the examples there. First one is this cyclohexanone is becoming 1,2-diketone using selenium dioxide ACO2. Then this acetophenone is becoming phenyl glycol, the similar mechanism is there. Then this secondary alcohol is becoming ketone upon treatment with PCC. This primary alcohol is becoming aldehyde. Then this vicinal glycol, cis vicinal glycol to be precise, becoming the diketone. This is oxidative cleavage of diol. Then Birch reduction of this 4-methyl anisole. Then addition of this azide in presence of trifluoroacetic acid to give you the lactam. Then DMF POCl3 followed by hydrolysis gives you the formylation, that is Willsmer-Hack reaction. Then this acid is treated with NBS followed by potassium tertiary butoxide. So NBS is first reagent, tertiary butoxide is second reagent, and you get this lactone. The conjugate addition of H2O to NaOH gives you an epoxide, and lastly this acid will give you the iodide there. And I think this NBS thing, let me check. Iodine is okay. NBS example. Okay, we will see when it comes for solving. NBS example, there is a double bond in product, that is what I was checking. There is a double bond here. Okay. Now we will start with the first example, selenium dioxide, and as soon as we complete it we will clear the board and we will get some space to write the remaining things there. So let me put the first example here. Selenium dioxide, I am putting the ketoenol form, enol form, and then or if you want you can show it with the abstraction of this proton also, no problem. I am showing it with enol. OAC double bond OH. Double bond is written, you get OAC OH, and finally loss of this entity gives you the 1,2-diketon. So this selenium ester, you can show it this way also, like abstraction of this proton and then that O minus is attacking on selenium. So one at the same. So this is first example. Now the second example. So let me clear the first example. The second example, similar to the earlier one, will straight away put the enol form of the cation and then selenium dioxide. A small rearrangement takes place and this cation is restored. Actually we have oxygen here, OSCOH. Then this proton will give you the target molecule. So similar mechanism is there. So if you write enol form, it will be easy. That's all. Now the third example. The reaction of the secondary alcohol with PCC, this pyridinium chlorochromate I am putting O minus Cl and pyridinium plus. Okay. You can show the delocalization because that Cr double bond O functions as a sink, and what you have O Cr double bond O minus double bond O, and this cyclopropane ring is very much there. pH C double bond O and it becomes H2CrO3 upon workup. So your chromium trioxide, which is +6 chromium, is becoming +4. So that is a reduction, and this secondary alcohol is becoming cation. Okay. Now chromium trioxide, I will straight away put mechanism here itself because some space is there on the top. CrO3 Cl, where this is not taking part in the reaction, OCr double bond O, OH double bond O, and then finally this is, so this becomes this compound and H2CrO3. So your CrO3 is becoming H2CrO3, it is undergoing reduction, and this primary alcohol is becoming aldehyde. Okay. Fifth example, I will show it here itself. Lead tetraacetate, just showing it randomly for the sake of convenience. the oxygen will have 2 lone pairs. So this is one, another O, lead. So 2 acetic acid molecules are lost. So I will put it here, 2 acetic acid. Those 2 molecules are lost. So you get this intermediate. Then I will show it with red pen so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay. So ultimately what we have, I will write it as it appears. This becomes carbonyl, even this becomes carbonyl. The relative position is, it is having 4 intervening methylines from either side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these two are identical. So that is oxidative cleavage of diol using lead tetracetate. The same can be accomplished with other reagents also, like HiO4, NaIO4 and so on. Okay. Then your Birch reduction. I am just putting the other resonating structure just for the sake of convenience. This CH3 is intact, but this becomes minus double bond. One more lithium, so this becomes dianion. Which eventually take a proton from workup. Workup, that is ethanol, and you get this. This is partial reduction or Birch reduction, to be precise. Okay. Now the 7th example, I will put the ketone here, and now we have pH. I am directly putting the structure of this azide in this way. The attack of azide nucleophile, and then you got pH, NH, and then N triple bond N plus. This comes back, this comes here, this goes off. Ultimately you have, now here it should be NPH, not NH. So if I put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, so 7 membered ring, so directly you get this compound. So that is a ring expansion or conversion of ketone to lactam, that is the reaction. Okay. Now moving on to 8th example, that is Willsmere-Hack reaction. So let me put the reagents first. NN dimethyl formamide, then POCl3. We have written all these things. One of the Cl comes here, H O POCl2 Cl NMA twice, then this goes off, this becomes H Cl double bond N. This is the actual electrophile which is taking part in the reaction. So, I am going to put that electrophile here, Cl double bond N Ma twice plus here that is how the electron should move towards the electron deficient center and the heteroatom to be precise. So, as a consequence, I am putting it as it appears, NH CH Cl NMA twice. Aromatization, where this is positively charged, this happens, and then you get, and this upon hydrolysis will give you geminal diol, which loses water, and you get the aldehyde. 3 position is available for electrophilic substitution in case of indole. So, that is the reaction. The overall reaction, Willsmer-Hack followed by the aromatization, and all those steps are mandatory. Okay. Now, let me clean this part. Okay. Moving on to 9th example. So, let me give the numbers back to them. 9th example, NBS if you want, we can write the ring, then here it is CH2 COOH, and after that there is a ring and then double bond here. NBS also provides the bromonium ion. I am putting one of the bromonium ion here, and then you see OH, not aldehyde, it is OH, COOH. OH, this side it is CH2CO, and then this is Br, not OH, and finally what happens is this Br loses and you get the target molecule. For this you may have to write the another chair showing that this is axial and all, but that elimination is there. That elimination is possible because this is all catalyzed by the abstracts a proton, and eventually this attacks, the O minus attacks. So, role of that HCO3, or in this case it is tertiary butoxide, is to abstract the acid proton and facilitate this kind of ring closure. Another example is nucleophilic addition of H2O2 NaOH will form hydroperoxide ion OH minus attacks here, that is Michael addition or conjugate addition, O minus double bond methyl is here and OOH. This goes off, you get the epoxidation. This is one of the epoxidation method of alpha beta unsaturated ketone. So, this double bond can be epoxidized with only this reagent combination H2O2 NaOH. Your classical reagents like peroxide or peracid may not be useful in this case. One more. In this case also we can show the double bond is there. So, I2 means it will be iodinium ion formation, and then CH2CO OH, this NaHCO3 will abstract a proton and this will directly attack here, this will come here. So, ultimately what you have, CH2CO O is getting attached here and this will be so this also you can show it like earlier one wherein the iodinium ion is coming from lower phase and your O minus is attacking from the top phase. So, something like that. Now, before I close, I'll give some exercises to you. A similar one. This is one. Second also I'll put. Ferric ammonium nitrate, sodium bromate. This gives an aldehyde. So, this is one example quite similar to the earlier examples what we have done, and that is with ferric ammonium nitrate and sodium bromate. You have to solve these two examples, and in the next lecture we will start with the phosphorus sulfur nitrogen lead problems, another dozen problem, and then we will go to the problems from carbonium ion, carbanion, and the first chapter, whatever relevant problems from that, and then I will give a questionnaire. Most probably based on your online exams. So, hopefully online exams will be there. So, I will make a question paper accordingly and upload on the Google Classroom, and you can go through it, solve it, post the queries, and it will be more useful to you guys for your final exams. Thank you very much.